This is my infrequent update on coping with daily spiritual warfare. There's a conversation happening on my Discord server that tells me to be more specific in what I'm saying. I've mentioned this several times. It's come up in the Runecast off and on for months, and I've mentioned this in videos on TikTok and Instagram. And the question was more or less, are you saying that our leadership is using sorcery? Yeah. Yes. It's not an accident. It's not a side effect of the things that they're doing in a tactile way to accomplish what they're doing right now. It is intentional. It is in addition to the physical things that they're doing to destabilize the country right now. So, yes, the 1% in world leadership absolutely understands spiritual technology and uses it against us all the time. And now it has the upper hand, it has control. When you're watching all of these cuts being made to programs and to jobs that preserve us and take care of our needs in some specific capacity, that is sacrifice. It is intentional. It is meant to have spiritual ramifications, and it does have spiritual ramifications. It is meant to create a frenzy because that is what feeds them. That is the reaction they want to have, because that is the energy that buffers their soul tech. So what do we do? And what we do differs according to our skill level and what we're up to doing. At minimum, learn protection. Learn what it means to be in deep, close relationship with the nature spirits of your ecosystem. That's where all protection starts in my book. That's what I teach. Learn who's in your ecosystem. Learn how to be in reciprocal relationship with them, because that is the foundation of protection. That is your foundation of all community, and it always has been. This isn't a newsflash. It's always been your foundational community. We just aren't taught that in this culture. Also, use the tactics that take care of you. And I always have a button that gets pushed when people say, oh, you have to regulate. Well, yeah, but it's really challenging to regulate against stuff that keeps happening that is intended to dysregulate you. That's a whole other thing. That's a whole extra thing. And it's something that a lot of people have not had education in how to do that as a daily survival skill. And now's the time to get it. Like, now's the time to learn what you need at every level of your being, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Because when you are doing those things that you need to do for yourself, you're going to look after your communities. And ideally, we're going to provide those things to our communities. It's not about self-care. It's about having a mindset that everything we do is to tend our community. Even the things that we're doing to keep ourselves tended is for the tending of our communities. And actively, not just in this philosophical, back of your mind, quasi-performative tending for your community's way, but truly doing so, checking in, giving what you can, giving what's needed, and not giving them the frenzy, not giving the leadership the benefit of your emotional discharge so that they can stand on it and elevate themselves from it. And that's a lot. It's saying a lot. And being able to do that means that you're doing the rituals that you need to be doing to take care of yourself and your loved ones and your community, your ecosystem. It's real. You feel it, you know it. I have people who've been bringing it up to me off and on for the last year, but it's brought up in this, I get this feeling kind of way, in a not wanting to accept it. Do everybody the favor and accept that it's real. You know it. Your felt sense knows it. Your body knows it. And now let's get to work.